Hey guys, and welcome back to day 25 of our 30-day yoga challenge. Tonight's theme is to be open-minded and open about using accessories. So if it's in your accessibility, we're going to use a block and we're also going to use a bolster. But if you don't have either of those props, no problem. Feel free to use a big fluffy pillow or any type of pillow, towel, whatever's in your access. And we'll hop on our mat and float a ground, unwind, and enjoy the night. So, pura vida. See you in the mat. Beginning in a seated position, staying here, or if it's comfortable for you, feel free to bring the block underneath your butt. Sitting tall, pretending there's a string pulling you up from your tailbone all the way through the crown of your head. Placing your hands wherever comfortable, either by your hips or at your ankles. Maybe placing your palms up, inviting in all the energy. Stack your spine, taking deep inhalations and exhalations. Let's roll open our shoulders, releasing any tension in the neck. Releasing our hands, walking our right hand over to our bolster or our right hip, leaning into our elbow. Left arm comes up and over, maybe taking a peek over left shoulder. Deep breath in, exhale, bringing the bolster to your left side. Hand comes to your left hip, bending into your elbow. Right arm comes up and over. Extension through the body. Inhale, exhale, release. Interlacing your thumbs, making antlers above your head. Releasing your arms, opening your shoulders, and switching grip. If you're against a wall, this helps with posture, aligning the body. Release your hands, bring your legs long, placing the bolster or pillow in between your legs. Hinging at the hips, begin to melt your shoulders, your chest, towards the bolster. If it's comfortable for your hamstrings, bend your knees. Melt into this pose. Melt your forehead, maybe placing your hands by your ankles or your feet, or maybe behind your hips. What feels comfortable to you. Deep breath in. Inhale, exhale, interlace your hands at the base of your spine, your lower back, reaching your arms above your head, close to the wall as possible. Big breath in and release. Walking our hands up our bolster. Sit tall, releasing our neck. Tuck your chin to your chest. Bring the crown of your head to your left shoulder. Right hand extends and release. Switching sides. Crown of your head comes to your right shoulder. Release your left hand. Mental stretch. Releasing your head. Maybe interlacing your fingers. A small amount of pressure to the base of your neck. And releasing your head. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Moving the bolster. Removing the block from under your butt, grabbing a hold of it, placing it between your hands, pushing into the block, opening up your shoulders. Legs are long. Start to lean back, engaging your abs. Deep breath in. Exhale. Holding your core. Point your toes. Lift your legs. Bring them a half an inch off the earth and lower. Finding this movement a couple times. Sinking breath to movement. Engage your core. And release. Lifting your legs off the earth. Start to alternate the block from left to right, doing block twists at your own pace for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bending your elbows, bringing the block behind you. Bend into your hips. And release. Placing the block between your hands, opening up your elbows, opening your shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in, wind through the lungs. Exhale, release the block. We'll swing around in a tabletop position, coming into cat-cow. Inhale, open your shoulders, rise your gaze. Exhale, arch through your tail, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, crunching in. Take a deep breath in, arch your spine, open your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, tilt your tail, round your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lift your right arm, bicep by your ear. Left leg comes long behind you. Inhale, lift your arm and leg a little higher. Hold your core. Exhale, release your hand and your leg to the earth. Inhale, left arm comes up, right leg goes back. Bicep by your ear. Hold your core and release to the earth. Grabbing our block, placing your hands on your block, bring your left leg to the left, assisted lunge. Right arm grounds on the block, left arm lifts up and over, lifted high to the sky. Maybe releasing your left arm to your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, release, hips come back, press through your hands, small stretch through your left hamstring, and release your left leg. Bring your right foot up, small lunge, comes to the left of your foot, left hand plants, right arm reaches up high, maybe doing a bind. Maybe finding your right arm on your left leg. Mini twist. Deep breath here. And release. Shifting your hips back towards your heels. Mini hamstring release. Deep breath in. Exhale. Releasing your pose. Coming on to your knees. Placing the block between your heels, gauging your heels. We'll come into camel pose. Feel free to place the bolster for extra assistance near your feet. Trickle your hands back, The last thing to fall back is your head. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Release. Releasing the bolster. Maybe scooching back a tiny bit. Allowing the bolster to meet your wrists. We'll come into an assisted child's pose. Take long, deep inhalations. And long, sigh it out, exhalations. Open up your shoulders. Open up your hips. Inhale and release. Slowly rise up. We'll come to tabletop position. Bump your hips to the left. Maybe bringing your left shoulder to your left hip. And release. Bump your hips to the right. Right shoulder to right hip. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Hug everything in. Skin to muscle, muscle to bone. We'll meet back in the center. Releasing the block from your hips. Taking the bolster, placing it in the middle of your mat. If it's comfortable for you, place it on your spine, preparing for Shavasana. You can use this time as a hip opener, placing the block by your ankles, placing your feet together, and splaying your knees open wide. Placing your hands where it's comfortable for you, either on your belly, or one hand on your belly, the other on your heart, or simply placing your hands next to you. Take what you need. We'll take a few breaths here. If you want to take a hip opener, come into a 4 square, left knee bends, placing your left foot on the block, right knee follows, right ankle to left knee. Assisted 4 square. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, switching sides. Right foot comes to the block. Bend into your left knee. Left ankle to right knee. Open up your hip. Open up your hip flexors. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Come into Shavasana. Releasing your neck, your temples, your jaw. Release your shoulders, your hands, your hips, your knees splay wide. Release your feet. Take a big breath in, hug everything in, bring your knees to your forehead. Thank your body for all your hard work. Take a big breath in, hands to heart center, rise up, reach up, exhale, let everything go. Maybe hinging at the hips. Release any tension, big breath in, exhale, namaste. Slowly start to rise out of this pose. If you want an extra hip opener, feel free to come to a wall, straddling, open your legs, hips open. Bring your arms up above your head, opening your shoulder, press against the wall. Feel free to open up your right side, bringing your right arm to the wall, leaning into your right shoulder. And switch, Left arm raises. Deep breath in. Exhale. Have a great day, everyone. Pura vida.